I guess we're just gonna start. Um, yeah, basically where we left off last time is at this. You guys just walked into the village, seeing the thick smoke from the houses that were burning. The smoke was a bit thicker than normal because the wood was still very wet, which causes more smoke to erupt from it when you do manage to get it on fire. A lot of bodies on the floor and gnolls that were trying to break into a house. As you guys were slowly getting closer, while half the group was still like far behind, the gnolls notice you and they split their attention between you and breaking into the house. And Trash also recognized one of the gnolls that was seemingly commanding the others.
Yes.
A battle ensued, villagers died, players got downed, gnolls died. A lot
Insane.
of heroic screaming, heroic dying. Some guards were protecting the villagers with their lives. Unfortunately, managed to fall in the end. And although the battle seemed dire, at some point the Norse decided to run away after you guys killed a good amount of them. And I think that's pretty much where we left off.
And we leveled up to 5.
And you guys left up to level 5. That's correct. I unfortunately don't have depressing music.
Not
Sad.
depressed.
It's fine, I'm already depressed.
Fair enough. Yeah, just imagine some depressing music on the background. As where did this go? Oh, it's over here. The gnolls who have now retreated towards they actually kind of ran towards the east. Although you know there's no actual exit there. And some of the buildings near you are still on fire. You can hear this how would you say that in English? These knispering sounds of the fire burning, sounding a bit louder due to the how wet the wood is, and the smell is also quite intense because of it. People start leaving some of the buildings that they were hiding in as they look around quickly for a second. Some of them instantly start running to one of the wells more to the center of town, start dousing the fires, while others walk to the people to see if anyone's still left alive. A lot of crying can be heard from all directions. Children who are left without their parents, mothers left without their children, while some of them are completely torn in their grief. You manage to see one lady who does kneel down next to a young child as she holds him tightly in her arms. And then, after a few seconds, she starts looking around. And she noticed a lot of children who are now like crying at the bodies of their parents. And she wipes off her face quickly, pretending that she wasn't crying as she runs towards them to help them out. As you're kind of looking around yourselves, when you look towards the south, you do see the town master with his mate looking around in confusion, visibly upset. And a little bit more to the north, there's someone now walking towards the bodies of the gnolls. And as he stands above them, you can see him looking angry, clenching his fist, as he quickly also looks towards you and then back to the bodies as he walks towards the town master. After which they go back inside the townmaster's house with the three of them. And the stage is now yours.
Well, I hope that was the most of them. He kind of just tips forward, falls onto his face on the ground, and kind of starts snoring. This time he actually snores as well, for real. So
Some of the children and mothers look up in fear as the loud snoring comes from, as they didn't instantly recognize the sound in the situation.
I'll be right back.
All right. What's everyone doing?
Probably helping with dosing the fire.
Did you mute yourself, Thresh?
Probably helping with dosing the fire.
Alright,
Yeah, is there
so
any water?
there's a well that's more near the center of the town. It's not on the map. But there's a decently sized well. You see a lot of the villages already like there, as there are two people who are focused on like filling up the water out of the well, giving it to the next person, giving it to the next person, as they all like run with buckets towards the fires. There are a few more buildings on fire that you don't see on the screen, but maybe like 4 of them or something. As they start like throwing the water on the ones that are close first. And Arthur, who quickly joins in, also like waits his turn to grab a bucket, and then he follows the rest of the people to like throw the water over the fires. Unless you wanted to do it in a different way, Arthur.
I think I have any water spells on me right now, so no. Let's help with bucket.
Alright.
We'll start helping as well.
I think I'm going door by door. See if someone is still inside.
Yeah, you kind of just woke up as you were unconscious.
Oh yeah.
As you now like you wake up and you see Phelan standing next to you, healing you.
Yep.
No.
Taking it easy.
Welcome back, Sagalis.
I didn't expect him to be that strong. But, well, thank you.
No worries. It was quite a tough battle for all of us. As she quite looks around with this distraught look on her face. As she hasn't been on this side before, and she now looks to the north where there are more bodies that have fallen. Which I think only you have seen so far.
And see. No.
So you slowly start getting up and you're gonna knock on the doors?
Yeah.
As you knock on the door to the house on your left first, you hear some scared noises coming from inside still. But then after a few seconds you hear one lady saying like, who's there? As she herself also didn't expect knocking coming from the Gnolls.
Is everyone alright?
Who are you?
We here to like take care of the Gnolls. They run away, so I'm looking if everyone is okay.
Are they really gone?
Yeah, they are. You guys can come out.
Suddenly you hear like a deep voice, wait. As now the door slowly opens and you see this heavier bearded man looking at you as he like quickly looks around behind you and stuff, and then opens the door more, and you see 4 people who are now coming outside as they're looking
It's okay.
around. And
We can use some help with the buildings who are on fire. And I'm like pointing to the array of people who are trying to
Yeah.
use water.
yes, we will join them as they quickly run up there as well. And slowly you see more and more people kind of gathering up, and they kind of manage to like form some sort of line to just like pass the bucket along, so to say. And as the population slowly starts collecting more to the center of town, you notice, like, although you haven't really seen that many people before, for the size of this town, the population has strongly diminished at this point.
After that, I'm walking towards the next house, the one where I saw people were fighting and with dead bodies are.
All right. So as you walk up to the north, and yeah, you see the bodies of I think these are all guards, standing outside. You notice that the door is like open or broken open, and as you look inside, 5 more people who have like who are just completely cut open, and yeah, there's doesn't seem to be any life left.
Okay. They're like all the way cut open, or
You want pictures?
Some of them have their throats ripped out, seemingly like by a bite, while others have like big slashing wounds over their bodies. One of them has just been stabbed in the gut.
okay. I think I'm going inside and I'm like collecting like one for one the bodies and put them in like the grass area in front of the house.
All right.
Lay them there.
What's your strength? Yeah, it's gonna take you a while. You're not super strong. I mean, they're not resisting or anything, so you do manage to like drag them along.
Bodies who are resisting.
It would have been weird if they started resisting.
Well, no. So it does take you a bit longer as they're completely limp, and it's not like they're adult-sized body. So it takes you some effort. So it takes you a couple of minutes to get them all out.
Yeah, and after that, if I find something like a clean sheet or anything, I'm gonna put it over them. So that's what I'm doing.
You wouldn't be finding any. Well, are you looking in other houses as well?
No, only this one.
Most of the sheets in this house would at least have some blood spatters on them.
It's fine with me. Just putting it over their bodies so you didn't see everything.
All right, I'll just get them all up here. Up, add the guards to it as well, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So you lay them next to the tree and cover them with, I would say 2 bedsheet covers, maybe 3.
Sure. If I can. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Anu was taking care of Espio, as Espio also slowly starts coming back to conscious. And I guess both them and Yasuke also start helping with like dosing the fires.
Question: where's the inn that I got milk at?
It's further north.
Oh, okay, so it's not on fire.
No.
Yet.
Not yet. But if Loki can help it.
I'm sleeping.
Actually, instead of Anu also helping, Anu is going around like all the bodies, seeing if there are any survivors that he can maybe help mend or something. And after a while, no. I think that would be about it.
Is the house with the bear rug? Is it still savable? Like it's pretty, looks pretty crisp.
The bear rock.
It's
The one on the left.
yeah, it's on the right of the town mayor's.
Yeah, no, that one is quite heavily on fire. I
I guess I'll
think
start.
the only one that would still be savable from the houses here that are on fire is probably
one?
the most northern one.
I'll start dragging the bodies of the gnolls into the house.
Into the salvageable one?
No, the not salvageable one.
So you're gonna walk
Turn it.
into the fire.
No, I'm gonna throw their
Yeet.
bodies into there.
Oh, okay. I guess that's... what's your strength like? It takes you quite... it's like... the gnolls are like a foot taller than you, so they're also like quite heavy. So it doesn't really... You're not really successfully throwing them in there. You can't like
Throwing
at
them
some
against
point like...
it.
Yeah, you can like throw them... You put them against it, or like if you open the door... you can like lift a body up with quite a bit of effort and then like push it in.
I'll do that.
And for some reason, there's a bed in front of the door. I just noticed.
I wonder why.
Wonder why, wonder when.
That's just nice. Easy access.
Random generated, by the way.
I mean, you know, they put it there to try and block the door.
There's no one in the
Yeah,
house, though.
Maybe they blocked it off, went through the other door.
There's no other door.
Window.
That's
There
a
are
window.
windows, yeah.
Yeah, maybe they went through the window.
Maybe there's a base. Dun, dun, dun.
Maybe. Alright, so as most of you as the whole village kind of gets together to douse the fires, it does take quite some time. Obviously, it's not that easy, but since the wood is already wet as well, it's also not as hard as it could have been. But to douse all the fires, it would... I don't know how long it takes to douse a fire, but I feel like it would take like an hour or two.
I mean, like, if you've ever done like a big fire, like, fuck's the name of them? Like a big bonfire, they usually burn for easily 24 hours afterwards, like in the ashes.
Uh-huh. So it's
Yeah,
it takes a
take
while. But there are about 60 people lining up to like do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say probably 2 hours. At which point you really notice that like some of the houses aren't really salvageable anymore, like at all. Maybe 2 or 3 of the houses in total of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 houses are manageable to save. As the other ones, although it was still important to put out the fires before it could spread, obviously. But yeah, the wood is now completely like charred down. The whole interior is pretty much gone. And yeah, wouldn't be anyone able to live in there anymore.
Hey, in New York, that's like $1,000 a month.
What, a burned down house?
That's about the pricing.
Probably.
Technically, that's true.
Let me check real quick. Yeah, most of you will be fine. You are definitely very exhausted after the whole ordeal of, well, the fight itself already, and then also 2 hours of firefighting, gathering corpses and trying to like cover them with sheets. It definitely took a toll out of you guys, as you're physically and mentally just quite exhausted at this point.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Now you're sleeping.
No, it didn't auto roll. Give me a moment.
Wait, it didn't? So many things have broken. Oh, you just fucked up yourself, I guess.
Yeah, I just fucked up my part. And there we go. Full health.
Alright, so about after an hour, while the players are, or the rest of the squad is still dousing the fires, Loki's suddenly like, nah.
Oh,
Less fire.
we doing this now? Alright. Probably get up and help them. Suddenly having healed all of those wounds that he got when falling from like 300 fucking feet up into the air. After just taking a nap. Yeah.
Actually, not even fucking barbarians, fucking D&D rules.
Fucking adventurers, man. Sleep for an hour and my bone is, entirely non-fractured anymore.
Actually, if you would fracture a bone in D&D, I wouldn't make it heal that easily.
I don't know what you want to call it, falling from 300 feet straight onto my back, but I probably broke some bones in my body.
It was just a small sprain.
Fair.
Just like Saze.
Evan is joining in like 20 minutes.
Oh,
All right.
spicy.
Alright, so the fire's now dosed. What do you guys want to do? This music is not depressing enough.
Tend to the wounded.
Me?
Are you're wounded?
I'm pretty badly wounded.
You wanted some tending to?
Please.
Now think about it.
I guess I help clear out the rubble somewhere. Things that need lifting and clearing out. People can get to what's left of their houses.
For me, when I'm done with everything, I'm going to the middle square and gonna lay on the ground and sleep.
Alright, taking turns in sleeping.
Uh-huh.
Very well. Yes, Arthur, as you're looking around, there are not actually that many wounded. As for most people who have been caught are just dead. Well, there are some people who have like burns on them a little bit. There are some minor injuries in like the sheer panic of like running around and running away, trying to hide, trying to move closets in front of the doors and maybe accidentally tripping them up. Stuff like that are generally the injuries that you will see. Overall, nothing really too difficult to take care of. But anyone that has a more serious injury has pretty much just gotten their guts ripped out by the gnolls. Pretty much.
Um,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no one? Nothing?
I mean, I've said what I'm doing, so yeah.
I mean,
Uh.
is there somewhere I can sleep?
There's
Everyone's
ground right beneath you.
Underground.
everyone's
Really
sleeping on the ground,
soft.
apparently. So,
So soft. Really
Mhm.
nice ground.
Pretty
Yep.
sure I have a bedroll with me, right?
probably.
As long as you're tired enough, anything's a bed.
I'm a high class kitty, okay?
Also, for a short rest, you don't have to sleep.
Oh, I'll sit down.
You can sit down next to me when
Oh.
I'm sleeping.
I'll meditate.
It's a really great spot.
Yeah, I'll watch over Sanya. Not Sanya. I'll watch over
It's
Sigela's.
Gaelish.
Yeah, for your key points, you need to meditate, yeah. Anyway, not
Yeah,
sleep.
I'll meditate.
Alright, so I think at this point, everyone is also doing a short rest.
Well, except for Logi.
Yeah, Loki already did this.
Yeah.
So
Do I have to?
When you click on the short rest button, there's a like small button where it says like roll.
Got you. Do I roll all of them?
You can roll as many as you want.
Okay.
Jesus.
I just rolled twice and won.
Are you taking a short rest as well, Arthur?
Oh, I
Nah.
pressed on the wrong one. Yeah.
Arthur is very consistent in his rolls.
Very consistent.
Keep it up.
And so at some point, you guys all get together. As some of you are taking long rest while Loki is still like prowling around. And about at the end of the rest, you hear Esper suddenly speaking up. No, actually, Esper and Phelan have been talking for a while together before that, actually. As they walk up towards you, they're like, we're gonna try to evacuate the people in case the Gnolls come back. We'll be bringing them to Ascalo. Ascalo is the little town where you guys stepped out of the train from to get here. But bringing these people to safety is my main concern right now. And I do still have my mission I have to carry out after that. So I don't know if you guys are still planning on fighting the dragon after this. If you do, I would call you fools. But we won't be able to join you. Nor do we really want to after seeing what kind of dragon it is.
Understandable, my friend. Understandable. So what will you guys be doing?
He quickly looks to Phelan, and Phelan gives him a nod, and he's like, well, first gonna talk with the town keep and arrange an evacuation. And then we're gonna make sure with the town that they will have a temporary place where they can stay. And then I have my guild mission that I have to complete. Go to my hometown. And then after that, search for a temple. What about you lot? What are you guys gonna do?
I'll look to the group.
I had my shot at fighting the dragon, but it didn't go particularly well. If I'm entirely honest.
He chewed off more than he could chew.
Well, technically, I didn't even get to chew.
Yeah.
Hard fucking scale.
Yeah, judging from its size, it's definitely of the adult variant. Maybe come back in a few years.
I'll give it a 6 months period of peace.
Confident, Army.
Yes.
He just kind of looks at you and nods with this quirky smile, basically. Like, nice. But for now, I'm gonna head to the town master and see what I can arrange with him. And otherwise, it's just gonna be the two of us trying to collect as many people to bring them out. And they slowly start walking off towards the house you've been before of the town master. Alright, you're free to do whatever again. Lots of freedom today, guys.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So the people on our left are the survivors, right?
Yeah, amongst others, there. In total, I think this village was about 150 people big, maybe a bit less. And there's about 70 left alive, including children now.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit more.
I'll find someone that I was helping those in the fire, someone that I was, like got a bit in contact with, trying to help them, and start like a conversation. I don't know who I was with, but
I don't know either. Just a random villager, I guess.
as long as it's not a kid, like someone that looks a bit knowledgeable, that like was there when it all happened. I guess there's a guard there, right?
There's one guard left alive. Yeah, it's quite literally the only guard left.
Like,
He's when you walked up to him, you notice he's a little bit of a younger guard. His posture is not fully correct yet. He's also shivering a little bit still. Sees you walking up to him. And,
Poor guy.
hello, sir. Thank you for your help.
No problem, my friend. But do you have any ideas why the Gnolls attacked?
No, sir. We're supposed to have a peace treaty with them, sir. I don't understand.
So you're telling me they came out of nowhere?
They came about 3.5 hours ago. Suddenly. Although I do think someone did mention a little bit before that there are names. That Tross was visiting. And shortly after they attacked.
Well, actually, I say having walked up behind the guardsman,
Ah!
isn't it rather clear why they attacked?
Is there Gnolls?
Well, no, we found that huge, pile of dead gnolls at their village. Died by some sort of sick-looking thing, and then the dragon who does the like sick things, or well, at least it was green, came walking along.
Wait, what kind of sick things did he do?
I mean,
I think he
No,
just
no,
looked
he-
at you, didn't he?
yeah, he was green. You know, green is sickness. You know.
Alright, fair.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, and I know there was a dragon, but what does that have to do with the Gnolls attacking us?
Well, there were piles of dead gnolls in their village, meaning that it wasn't safe anymore. Something had attacked them in their village. So they needed to break out and find somewhere else. You guys had resources and food, being you.
Yeah, but they would have been able to just join us freely without having to kill us.
That's no fun.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, these types of predators usually think alike. A hunt is a fun thing to do.
But we've lived in peace for pretty much as long as I can remember.
They're...
Okay, I don't think it works like that.
Well, I mean... You can say
They-
it's peace, but...
Maybe they did that at fear, but
And you really trust the troll? Gnoll?
yeah,
Gnoll.
that's yeah, trusting in Gnoll.
I mean,
But if everything went fine for so long, then why did they
Yes.
just attack?
because for so long there wasn't a dragon, they're pushing them back and stealing their foods.
So they did it out of fear.
Or necessity, or... You know,
Or desperate.
everyone can be friends with a tiger as long as the tiger isn't hungry.
That's true. I don't think they were social enough to understand that if they asked, they could get something. But
I suppose that's possible.
just a sad way. But yeah.
He kind of looks to
That's-
the ground, like this sad look over his face, as he's trying to still like understand everything that happened, pretty much. But he looks up again. At least you guys were. I don't think we would have been able to survive if it weren't for you guys, though. So, thank you so much for your assistance.
Well, I wouldn't celebrate just yet. They're gnolls, they will come back. We should start evacuating the town as soon as we get permission from the townkeeper.
I mean, you guys seem to know your stuff about them. In a different aspect than we do, I suppose. But they're supposed to
Oh no,
be. Hello.
he's alive again.
He lives! The boy lived.
I thought I said I was late for like 15 minutes, but I mean,
I
It
mean,
is what
maybe you
it
have.
is.
I don't remember.
no, probably don't.
But welcome. You guys have been dosing the fires, looking for survivors,
And
They're-
taking naps.
taking naps. There are children without mothers, and mothers without children.
Hey, they both have an issue and they both have a solution to that issue.
And you
Bro.
saw one mother doing that.
Mothers, you say?
Ah, Bard.
Now freshly single mothers.
without children, you say?
Very emotionally vulnerable mothers.
Sadly to say,
Ah.
that your child
I'll
didn't
see.
make it. But he did make it, he's right there. So,
No.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, Loki got a bit hungry.
Hi, little boy. Have you heard the tale of the boy who disappeared in the woods? Come to the woods with me. I'll show. I'll tell.
For you as well, Anu, there's a link
Yes.
in the Discord if you want to join if you want to join on camera. If you don't, that's also absolutely fine. Just saying it's there.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I think that's about the gist of it. Fires are dosed. Aspia and Phelan decided they're not gonna join you guys anymore, but they're gonna try to evacuate the people who are still alive. As about how somewhere between 1/3 and half the population have been annihilated.
Okay.
The fuck are you doing, Lola?
I just noticed I had a broken shirt on me.
Yeah, you guys were just talking to this one guard. And yeah, I think he was still asking, like, but if you guys, but there are supposed to many Gnoll. There were at least about 200 of them before.
The piles that we saw in their village were quite high.
Not that high.
No, but quite high.
And there's only one.
Yeah, we didn't move that far into the village.
That's true. You're saying this one dragon killed all others?
Could have.
At least some, which is good.
That's one fearsome dragon then.
Most of them are, from what I've heard.
Yeah, he was already quite pale, but his face now turns even paler. But just for the thought of it, of the attack that just had to endure, and then a creature who killed about, I don't know, 8 times as many of that. Actually, not. Wait, there were a total of 33 here.
Like 6, 7 times. the
Yeah.
amount.
Something
No,
like
wait. If there were 33 here, there were 177 left. So about
that. 167.
5 times as many.
I mean, I'm not gonna say they were exactly 200 Gnolls.
No, but about.
But something like that, yeah. And yeah, all you guys could have seen as you didn't enter the village further was just one pile of mostly dead Gnolls.
Mostly?
Well, someone did saw like a smaller arm
And true.
hand.
Yeah.
But I
Didn't,
couldn't tell what it was.
Right.
didn't even try. Just like, yeah.
I was focused on finding a dragon, and I did.
True.
So yeah, what's your plan for now?
I'll give him a pat on the shoulders. Well, thanks for the information.
You're welcome, sir. As he goes back to.
I'll go scratch my paws in this tree.
Just, sharpening them a bit for the next battle.
There are some people who are kind of looking at you a little bit confused, but they kind of shrug it off.
I might join him in sharpening his claws. Or, well, my claws in that case.
Goodbye, tree.
Sure.
I could join in sharpening my loot.
Hey, isn't that what you're doing with all the mothers right now? Polishing your loot.
Yeah. My loot.
After a while, Espio and Phelan enter the city square. And you see Phelan kind of make a small gesture with with her hands, and then puts her hands on her throat as she now suddenly starts speaking in a very, very loud voice. Calling together for all the villagers who are still around to gather up. For everyone that wants to leave with them to a different place, they will saying how they will help them go there and set up an agreement for at least temporary refugee. And at the start, some people very quickly already start like going there. When you see them go, you recognize them mostly from the people who are living there near the south that were still alive, left in the houses, as some of them, well, may have lost their houses, or they were the closest to the attack mostly, while most of the north of the village has been largely untouched. And yeah, here and there you hear some whispers between the people. What should we do? I think we should go as well. What if they come back? What if the dragon comes? And stuff like that. And slowly, like, more and more people start joining in, pretty much. Some of them first go into the houses as they're like collecting their necessities, so to say, to start a new life. You do notice that there are quite a lot of people who are struggling with the idea of leaving their home behind. And every now and then some other people come up to them and try to talk with them, like, it's for the best.
Weren't all y'all supposed to be a nomadic people at one point anyway?
To Wolvy's Tavern. Enjoy
They
your
were,
stay.
Over here, asking
There
that to
should
someone.
be... No, I'm just saying that, like, generally out loud towards, you know, kind of aimed towards the people who aren't quite that keen on leaving.
A lot of the people who weren't as keen on leaving are mostly some of the younger folk. Who, although traveled, some of them at least, because they've been settling here for, I think it was about 18 years. So some of them were still traveling when they were children. Don't remember too much of it. And there are obviously also the elderly that are still alive who obviously don't travel that well anymore, especially after being settled for a longer time. If they would have been continually being a nomad, it would have been easier for them to still move around at their age, but now it's a little bit more difficult. And a lot of them were actually quite keen on finally having a home. But after you screamed it out loud, you do notice like a few people who are a little bit more. He's right. So your sentence did convince quite a few of them as well. And at some point, I think pretty much everyone gathered around the town square, or at least most of them, from what you can tell. Because you don't really know all the villages yet.
Never will.
Never will.
So many of them are dead.
You do know that from the people that you do know, you'll at least notice that the innkeeper is there as well. As she joined in with the brown-haired lady to take care of the few children who have been left alone, so to say. I think there are about 5 children, I guess.
No home and alone.
No home, no parents. No families.
Nice.
As they're trying to take care of them and like soothing them, and he knows that some of the children are trying to like run back towards the bodies of their parents, but they like hold them back and like give them a hug. Like it's okay. We have to go. We have to go. And those are the guards is there as well. And those are the only 3 of all the people you've spoken to that are currently there. And after pretty much everyone gathered up about Aspia also, they did announce like a time as well, or time frame in when they were leaving, as they now slowly start heading out towards the east. Gnolls meant the west, not east.
Wait, the Gnolls went to
The Gnolls
west.
went towards the west, not the east.
Which would have been back towards the mountain range, right?
No, to the west there's basically no exit of the village, except for like a wall, and goes back into the jungle. To the mountain
range.
side is more towards the southwest.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, since you guys were coming from the south, they decided to like go into a different direction.
Fair.
But they did not run north. Whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
I think this means we go west, right?
This bear came out of this life. Hey, let's go west.
Yeah. Hey, we're stronger now. Quite a bit stronger, actually.
Yeah, level 5, huge power spike.
Uh-huh.
Suddenly it's like, oh, these Gnolls that just kicked their asses.
Fucking go. 3d6.
We took a little nap, guys.
Let's fucking go. 3 attacks per round, baby.
Yeah, the entire group slowly starts moving towards the east. Towards the exit in the east. Northeast-ish. As they're, trying to escape this hellhole, so to say.
Place currently known as Hell.
Well, it seems like we got a new village for ourselves. Sort
We
of.
could start building it up again.
Yep. This will be our home
Is it time to change it into a resource management tabletop here?
Is it time to find like really shiny stuff?
To find shiny stuff.
Hey, we can take that piano.
I can probably carry the piano, no joke. No
I
cap.
looted the dead people. No.
What piano? The piano in the Townmaster thing?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You could try.
I'm fairly certain I can actually carry that piano, no cap.
And what you gonna do? You constantly be walking like this?
I'll just be lifting it, you know? Just lifting it in front of me, you know?
It would be an insane weapon for the bard.
I don't
Would
think.
be an insane weapon for the bar, yes.
Holy
I don't
shit!
think with even how strong you are, you can be. I don't think you can lift it like that, even how strong you are.
No. I'd have to make like some sort of harness to wear it sort of on my back, and then I'd have like the keys upwards,
Yeah, you
and
might
I just
be able
have
to like carry
Anu
it like
sitting
this.
on my...
But
And
close.
Anu's like just sitting on it playing piano as we walk.
Battle Bart.
I just,
Fucking
I just
soda.
imagine me having like two hands equip my piano and then be like, all right, for my next turn, I'll drop my piano and equip my rapier and just fucking toss it aside. Grab the stick.
So yeah, what,
Alright. I know something that my artificer will want to build now. Okay.
So
Battle
where
piano?
should we be headed? What do you guys
We
think?
were talking about going up to the islands to the northwest of here and
Yeah.
trying to get a boat over to the next continent, no?
Mm-hmm.
that was when you were with the other. With SP.
Yes, but it was still what we talked about latest.
We can always change plans, but I don't know if what the rest thinks is good. In my opinion, either, go back west, kick their ass, or stick with the plan. Good luck.
We could finish up the Gnolls.
I
While they're
can
at their
always-
weakest.
I can always go for a few more rounds, yes.
Settle the score a bit, at least.
Exactly. Settle the score.
Wolf is like, fuck, I just ended this encounter. I'm gonna have to start it again.
Hey, you guys can do what you want.
Yeah, I'm down to kick some furry ass.
Let me just quickly open Dungeon Alchemist.
Wait, what is this feeling I get from above?
It's pure spite.
Some higher being is unpleased with our decision.
I mean, you are
Some-
about 3 hours behind on travel. Just
some
throw- just
some
throwing it
ravens
out there.
calling. Some ravens calling in the west.
Ah, you're 3 hours behind.
Death awaits. Death awaits. I mean, we could, but we should also not stick around here for too long. We wanna, I don't know how we're doing on rations and stuff as well. Take longer to get back to civilization.
I've got a decent amount left if we're not feeding the other two anymore.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And there's always hunting to be done, but maybe not if the... Since the dragon's around, I haven't really seen any wild things around, so might be hard. But if we eradicate the gnolls, the only thing left here will be the dragon, so then we can guarantee an encounter with the dragon.
True. Making good points here.
We could settle the score later.
With the gnolls or the dragon or both.
Both. Especially the Gnolls.
So
Especially the dragon, yes.
I'll go for both.
Right, so we're making,
Actually,
are we making a
actually,
map or not?
flashbacks in my mind of seeing Logi fall from the sky when fighting dragon. Okay, not the dragon. Yes, the gnolls.
So we're
I suppose north.
northwest, north, yes.
Wait, that's it. Northwest.
Kanye West.
Where the fuck are you guys going?
Hey, don't ask us, we don't fucking know.
I don't know.
General.
The
What would the
Gnolls
gods
went
find
west.
most convenient?
Yeah.
Our plans were going north. The gnolls went west, so compromise.
No, I mean,
East.
us going north from here will just lead us back up towards Midside. Us going northwest will move us along the mountains up towards the coast.
True. Northwest. Vote. Yay.
Northwest.
I'm voting northwest.
Alright. Yes, that's a thing, okay. So are you guys exiting east out of the village, or are you going straight northwest and try to climb over the walls? It's just very
What
doable.
wall?
I mean, it's a wall.
think-
There's a wall around the town.
I mean, might as well just go north until we're out of the walls of the town and then head northwest, I suppose.
I mean, there's, it's just a stick. A big stick.
No, it's very climbable. It's not.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Climbing. Climbing.
All right, so you guys.
No,
start... Huh?
we'll head up the east and go around, I think, and up this logical way.
no, sure.
All right, so you guys grab your stuff together. And as you're leaving, you do hear some sounds coming from one of the buildings still. But you're slowly heading east, and you walk up the gate, and you will have to like rummage towards the forest, as it's a jungle forest. It's quite how do you say that? It's hard to get through, so to say.
Oh, right. Could I have picked up the hand axe and the one javelin that I threw in that fight?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you guys try to force yourself through the jungle. Wolvie being a nice name. Oh, it's nice. And I think for anyone that has proficiency in survival, so I know at least Logi has it.
Mm-hmm.
You would quite quickly notice that the forestation has grown even thicker than when you guys entered the village. As even like roots and vines started to grow on the road before you even went in. I see a cat. See a cat in your window.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it just move there.
Yeah.
Oh
fuck! Wait, give me a moment. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
He'll be back. Yeah. Okay. So you guys are pushing yourself through the forest. With how? Let me check. What does Logi have? I need to double check some stuff here. He got none of that. Alright, so it's very difficult terrain for you guys to get through the entire jungle. Hi, cat. And yeah, it's not even half the speed as you would normally go, but it's more like a quarter of the speed that you can travel normally, with how hard it is to traverse throughout the jungle.
Not for me.
What do you mean not for you?
I am mobile as fuck.
It,
I'm a cat.
still difficult for you.
I mean, not if he uses the dash action, then he literally ignores the rough terrain.
True.
Yes, but then he would also be running into a lot of trees.
Yeah, that's fine. He can run up them as well. Oh yeah, I can also do that.
You can quite literally do that, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you start traveling through it, and since it's already like later in the day at this point, I would say you have about 2 hours of travel before it starts getting dark. But it's also very difficult to actually see the sun at the moment due to, well, there's a lot of stuff above your heads.
Yup.
And well, you do realize that you're getting somewhere, but very, very slowly. And as you're trying to look around for a clearing, there is none. So what do you guys want to do?
Heading northwest.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, but like the sun is so about, what time is it again? That goes down 9 p.m.
Oh, so we're actually like heading into sleepy time.
Yeah.
All right. How like thick are the like trees and bushes around there?
I mean,
If it wasn't that thick, you would still be seeing the village about 50
No,
meters.
no, like the actual most of the trees, like the stems and.
About something like that.
Oh, I can definitely.
Kind of differs per tree, but a lot of them are. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know how. It's not like one of those very big jungle trees.
So we're talking like relatively thin trees in general.
Yeah.
All right, I can make a clearing.
You can try.
I have 2 hand axes.
Pretty sure it's gonna
Literally
take you
made
a
for,
while, but
I mean, depends on how hard I hit.
how big of a clearing would you want to make?
Just barely big enough for us to like sit on, sort of sit on the ground and just see a bit upwards. So, clear out 4 or 5 relatively thin ones, and that seems to be clumped together.
All right, roll a survival check.
Survival based on strength, or just straight survival?
I guess you could say survival based on strength.
All right. Normal.
It takes you a good hour to an hour of health to clear enough space for everyone to be able to lie down. And you do notice, as this was like already past your like traveling time, you are quite exhausted. You will be able to sleep enough, but during nighttime you will have 1 level of exhaustion.
That's fine.
Do you also want to make a campfire by any chance? You have the wood.
We have all of this wood just lying around,
Very wet wood though.
I'm gonna
I
blow
like
on
it wet.
You like it wet?
So as you guys start setting up camp, Loki made this some bit of a clearing. You can put your beds down, and I think you would have about this much distance, about a head distance, towards being in deforestation again, pretty much. And with that, you'd be able to make not a huge campfire, but like a small one. Basically, you can see it like as if Loki just cut the size of a tent out for you guys. And then with a small center where you can make a little fire. If you make it too big, it would quickly kind of burn you guys as well. Wrong one. So, do you make a campfire?
Make a small one.
So as you use the wood that you just collected and you make like a small campfire, this thick smoke does come out of it, and
Would probably dig up and rotate the ground I put it on first, so there's no just like open grass and vegetation where I do it.
yeah, sure, that would work. So you also dig like a small hole to like put the fire in, basically.
More like you dig up
Circle
and you
around.
flip it over.
Yeah.
So that like the vegetation ends up downwards instead. And so it's more like loose dirt more than.
So make like a ring of dirt around the fire, basically.
Sort of, yeah.
All right, you manage to do this. You make a small campfire. But again, like the small campfire that it is, it does let out a lot of smoke, a thick smoke that goes up. And besides that, the only things you guys can really hear, except for like now there's music, but that sounds in the music you can just ignore because there is none.
There's music.
There was
There's music with random Wow.
I don't know why it doesn't always like play for you guys as well.
I don't
Kinda
hear it either.
I think you have to go to the music list for it to work, I guess.
It works for me.
Yeah, I need to like raise and lower the volume just once to make it work.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You actually don't really. The forest is very quiet. Actually, I should just have
Yeah.
more music.
that wasn't a quiet forest sound.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
this is more
Oh,
colorful.
wow.
Yeah, the pretty much the only sound that you can hear is the chittering or the sparkling of campfire.
Wetwood hisses more than crackles, but yeah.
Whatever, I'm not an expert. Fuck you. So it kind of chisels and crackles and lets out a lot of smoke. The smoke's quite dense, but there is like a little bit of a clearing above you where the smoke can get through, so you don't suffocate. I assume Loki starts cooking a little bit.
Yep. So let's see, how many are we now?
6.
6. Alright. Boom. Yeah, it's just some simple traveling foods. Some dried meats and crackers and stuff like that. Just some filling stuff with a decent bit of nutritions.
All right. So, with the limited space that Loki has, he quickly just like prepares you some easy to eat and easy to prepare food. And all of you guys eat, and what do you guys want to do?
Sure.
Surf?
Yeah, I could take the first watch, but I did get quite tired by this whole chopping thing, so...
I can take first, that's fine.
I could take second.
Sure thing.
I will do the last one.
I guess I'll take the third then.
I think I will do that one, the third. Or
I
going
think-
4.
I think we need 4.
4?
I can take the third one, otherwise.
Also fine.
Do you see anything during the night?
Not at all.
I'll take the third one.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, I don't really see anything either.
I do.
Oh, fire.
Well, for you it should be fine, because it should be getting morning around your
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Then I
Yeah.
probably can see something. I'm okay. Yeah, let's do that. I'm a little bit night blind, but I will do my best.
So I'm taking first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arthur, is there anything you want to do?
Sleep.
Sleep.
Get my fucking rest.
All right, so even though the sun is going down for a bit, you guys end up chatting for a little bit about everything that went on, trying to recollect your thoughts a bit.
Went well.
At some point, you guys are getting tired. Eyelids getting heavy. One by one, you guys go to sleep. Loki went to sleep. Who was taking first watch again?
I am.
All right. Well, all the watches go quite smoothly. There's pretty much only one way where anything could properly come from. This is the way you've been clearing. And one by one, you
Or
guys
one.
start waking up. The next one. As soon as it starts being Sagada's her turn to take watch, the sun is slowly starting to rise to indicate that it's about 6 a.m. And since she has slept for the entire 6 hours, she noticed that despite the timing or the amount of room you guys had when you went to sleep is now smaller.
Okay. Well,
As in just like just basically vegetation start growing faster than it should.
I'm like walking towards like one of those course rounds, and I'm going to like look at the vegetation and like hold it. I'm like pretty confused, like why is it here already? And that's what I'm doing.
Do a nature check.
Nature. Oh, I have no. Yeah, let's just do a nature.
Naturally check.
Yeah, you don't know too much about plants in general. However, you do know that most plants don't tend to grow this fast. But there also, besides that, there doesn't seem to be anything unusual about it. Besides the rapid growth.
Really healthy ground. Really healthy ground.
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably a lot of fertilizer around after
Yeah.
the Gnolls had their little adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 more hours pass after you woke up, and you take carefully, like, you have to kind of tiptoe over everyone because there was not enough room to just walk normally. And everyone slowly starts waking up one by one. And I think this is a good time to take a small break.
Just going to suggest that.
So grab yourself something to snack, to drink. And chat, I recommend you to do the same. As we'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes.
Hydrate, chat. Drink your
Hydrate.
fucking water.
You go drink your water.
Yeah, well,
Bitch.
Right back.
bitch.
You're back.
Yeah, I guess I'll be right back.
Hello chat, how's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Hi Chinchi, how you doing? There are no fucking chickens around. Unlucky. Into. So, we're about here. It's around.
Hello. Back.
Hello. Hmm.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Say that.
Yeah, that's actually about correct. Okay. Cat. Welcome back, Trash. I got new berries.
Hola.
Hola.
No.
Hola.
Also, for anyone that's like already. Oh, wait, someone's DM. For everybody that's here, wait, I was muted.
Yep.
Alright, so for everybody that's here, first I said, oh, cat, hi, cat. Aha.
Mm-hmm.
I have new blueberries. And then I went like, so I was discussing something with Anu during TwitchCon
Oh.
about something I want your guys' help with, because I don't always recognize what.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I don't always recognize what good or funny moments are specifically. So I wanted to ask everybody's help to, if you consider a certain situation that's happening during D&D to be very fun or clip-worthy, so to say, to remind me or clip for me that situation so we can make YouTube shorts out of them.
Oh.
Is.
But
All right.
I do genuinely think that I need some help with that, because, as I said, I don't always recognize which moments would be worthy of that.
All right.
Probably should have done this at the start of the campaign, but session. But yeah, so if you guys ever have a moment where like, oh, this was really fun, or this was really cool, or someone said something funny, God knows what, like something memorable, then we should make like clips out of it so we can make YouTube shorts out of that.
What do you get? What do you get when you put a duck in a cement mixer?
A dog or
Quacks
a
in your cement.
Quacks in the pavement.
duck? Hey, before this is the things that's gonna get clipped all the time.
I mean, honestly, it should be. I just want to point out that I think 3 or between 3 to 5 people just left the stop watching the stream after that.
Understandable.
Yeah.
So is everybody back?
Yes. I don't know.
How come we aren't seeing any Irwin cams today? Eh?
Tired. I could turn it on.
Fair.
I think you can also join without turning it on. So you can at least see
Nope.
us.
Oh yeah, to just see the rest of us.
I think
You
that's
want to see
possible.
the our faces? If that's what you're into, I could show my feet.
Where was it in again? Was it in the D&D?
I was in
yeah.
Dorchadas chat.
Yeah.
I mean, I keep accidentally almost showing my feet because I have my feet on, like my legs on the table.
It's
you
free
should not.
content for Wolfie. I don't know.
I think my
Yeah.
feet are on the Clover Discord.
I don't think
Probably.
everyone is going to look at your feet, only at the cat.
I mean, when she's here, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cat's
she's
gone.
in the background.
She's over
Yeah,
there
yeah.
somewhere this time, but I don't think that's actually visible. Like
No, it's
on,
not visible on-
Wolfenstein thing.
It's like where the wall ends, so where like you have like the open space. That's kind of where the camera ends as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I had to cut them down, okay?
Yeah.
Alright,
It is
Joshua,
what it
you
is.
back?
Yeah, I haven't really left actually.
Alright.
Because I'm kinda
That's right. 2 berries.
Oh my god.
So, you guys slowly start waking up. And I think for Anu and Logi, who have the biggest time difference as well, you also slowly start noticing, like, hey, deforestation is a lot thicker now than when we went to sleep.
That's odd.
Is it me or are these plants awfully huggish?
I don't see anything.
I was thinking the same.
I definitely cut that tree down yesterday.
It's like full grown back.
Why is it back?
Well, if you're actually looking at some of the trees, you actually notice that there's like a small stem growing out of it already again.
I definitely cut that down yesterday.
It's growing pretty fast.
Is it like a splinter?
I
How
think
many
it's
nitrogen
challenging
in
me.
the soil?
It's true.
Yeah, you can chop it down again, I guess.
I mean, we could take these plants with us and sell them for pretty good.
I'm going to cut
But
off
I'm not-
one of the stems that's growing out of one of the stumps of the trees I cut down yesterday, and then I'm going to eat it.
Hold up.
Actually, Sagalis, you can also try to do a history check.
I'm gonna eat it.
I'm gonna do a history check.
I'm going to eat the living trees.
No.
Okay. I'm doing it well. He's like eating his tree.
Yeah. Like, cut off just like a small thing,
Oh, yeah.
pulled it off, and just started chomping down on it.
I said nothing. Don't worry about it.
You said nothing.
Nothing.
Real quick, did someone say we could sell the trees?
Oh, the
They
money
don't
hunger
really
comes up.
taste all that good.
It's a tree.
What does
What did you expect? It's like a huge toothpick, so
Oh, so I should use it to pick my teeth.
yeah.
I think I have some Gnoll stuck in between them, so that's actually a good idea.
You can use it. Like it's like huge. Yeah. Just be careful that you don't like stick it into your gums, otherwise you have like a huge splinter in your gum. And pretty painful. Like the same
had-
as yeah, you had that before.
I had some cracks, some thin slivers of bones cracked off from something I ate sticking in my gums.
Oh man, that would be really, really annoying.
Mm.
We need to get you to a dentist if that happens again.
A what?
Yeah, the dentist is like a guy who has like rocks and things like that, and he's like smacking teeth out.
But I need my teeth.
Yeah, but then like if your teeth is like really, really rotten or black, then it doesn't hurt anymore. It was really, really well used in my village. Like yeah.
But What is the value of fast-growing trees?
I
Oh,
mean,
oh
I-
yeah, we were talking about trees.
What
Or
do you make out
plants?
of trees?
I mean,
I think like one really good thing about that it's fast growing is that if it burns down, it comes back quickly, so you don't see anything really quick.
any woodworker can get twice as much wood out of a tree like this.
well, but at the same time, if it started growing wildly, it could probably overtake entire cities.
Their problem at that point, honestly.
Fair point. Well,
I'm
I
trying to
mean,
figure out.
we could grab some saplings and try to bring them along.
Yeah, but is it the ground or is it the vegetation?
Might be the soil.
What do we grab a plant and grab it, pull it out of the out of the soil,
Soil.
with root, of roots
What-
and everything, and then we check what happens to it.
Honestly, the flavor of this tree is growing on me.
Why didn't you just like get one then? Like pull one out of the ground right now.
Some maple syrup sauce, man.
Is there like a little plant that looks like you could pull it out of the ground?
Oh yeah, quite a few.
Oh, I'll do that.
You would take like a plant or more of like a flower.
A flower, something that looks expensive.
I think nothing there
Something-
is expensive, but
Something you could probably sell somewhere.
like a really annoying
The
weed.
prettiest
flower.
plant, the prettiest flower I can see.
I'm going to grab some dirt.
Put it in your pouch.
I mean, I'm sure there's like some kind of flower somewhere, but you have come across quite a few of them. You don't really see anything that's particularly rare. At least not in this area.
Okay, but the prettiest one, the most eye-catching one that's
Flowers.
not like just straight up green.
I guess the most eye-catching plant you see is one of those fly traps.
Oh, I'll
Oh.
try.
The bitey ones.
Yeah. How big is it?
This one seems to be quite newly grown, so it's still very small from pretty much with the place where Loki kind of chopped down everything.
Okay.
I can see no way in which bringing a, flesh-eating plant out of the forest that grows really, really fast could be any sort of problem.
I'll take it.
Oh, be careful. Those are pretty weird plants. They eat like they are cannibals, kind of, or what do they eat? They eat flies and things like that.
Nice, yeah, bugs.
Yeah, they eat
so-
flies. Logi eats scorpions. So what?
So how do you take it out of the ground?
I will say take it with it.
I will like
Just
use
remember
my
to feed
claws
him.
to grab like the roots with it. You know what I mean? So like not just cut it off, but like
It's like you
Right,
make like
but
a
Pull
little.
the
everything.
earth, like
Yeah.
in a bowl. Sort
yeah,
of
and then
shape.
let the soil drop in between my fingers as
Yeah.
I.
As you do this, you do notice like there are quite a lot of roots that are kind of intertwining, as if the roots are also growing quite wildly. But you do manage to like grab the plant, and like, you're slowly like starting to pull it out, trying to loosen it from the other roots, pretty much. And yeah, you now have a plant that eats flies or bugs in your hands.
Pog! This will be so good for the next boss.
This is great. You're coming with me.
Don't forget to feed him, right?
I
Next
will
I
call
will-
you.
You're going to have to catch the food for that yourself. I'm not providing for that.
It's fine. I tracked a lot of flies anyway. I will name you Finn.
Slowly opens his mouth a little bit.
Okay.
You got a really cute pet right there, little Finn.
Finn
Also-
is already hungry.
Also, if you guys see that small red line, that's how much you guys have traveled in 2 hours. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's way more than you guys have traveled.
Small red light.
Jacob, you guys didn't travel that. That's way too far.
No.
Oh,
It's
I'm on the
more.
wrong map.
It's more like that.
Okay. Well, I'll take Finn with me and see what happens to it.
Honestly, I think we could make up better ground if we try to find a waterway or a lake or something like that. Or if we just burn down the forest in front of us.
Yeah.
But
We could
what
do
if
that. Is that smart? Like it does grow back really fast, so we could try it.
we shouldn't do it? Because what if the plant doesn't? What if Finn doesn't die? We could come back here, get more plants, and sell more plants that grow really fast.
But they
You would-
grow back anyway, so if we burn everything, then they come back anyways. Maybe they come back stronger.
Have we tried burning it? Did the wood that we chop off grow back?
Oh,
It did.
Yeah.
we could try.
I mean,
it did. We know it.
did
I
the, did the, did the
ate a
camp,
bit of it.
did the campfire grow?
No.
No.
It was the stumps of the parts where we took the campfire from that grew back.
We didn't burn it yet, so fire could maybe damage the growing process. So we should not destroy it and never tell the secret to anyone, and we could make a lot of money from it.
But I've never
So
seen trees grow like this. Like,
Exactly. And so
Sweet.
has the rest of the world probably.
But they do know if you burn the ground get more healthy and things like that for the next grow. So maybe the next one will be even stronger.
So we could make more money.
Yeah.
We could burn a bit.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right.
Well,
So how
Arthur, hello.
so how are you guys gonna? Yeah, how are you guys gonna burn it?
Arthur knows fire spells, right?
This is lit.
They're
No,
actually
but it's about to be.
asking me to burn down his entire fucking village.
Exactly.
I mean,
Really?
his entire fucking forest. Sorry, that's
Oh, no, not the entire, but just a little bit.
Just
a little
what's in
bit.
front of us.
Yeah, and if it goes bad, we can like pour water
Yeah,
on it or
no.
ice
No.
spells.
Just grab some. We'll burn it later when there's no forest. But
But you have
No,
also water
I'm
spells,
not
right?
doing that.
But it's slow moving through the forest.
It's a
What he said.
great idea.
So if we burn it down, we can move faster through it.
Do you
What if
know
we
how
vote
how
of-
many things are living in this forest?
Actually,
that
not
many,
a
there's
lot
a-
currently.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
don't
almost
think
no
you
animals
are, but
around.
there's like critters everywhere probably.
No, the critters
No.
ran away from a dragon.
Not even small insects.
Yeah,
Possibly
there's-
small
Flies.
insects,
There are
but
flies.
you know,
There, you
I've never
do
really-
occasionally see small insects, and there are like one or two birds every now and then, but
Yeah, I'm not burning their home, dude.
way less than there should be.
it will grow back very quickly, as we saw tonight.
No, it's
There's enough
an
forest to go
experiment.
around. Exactly.
Oh yes, see it as
What
one
if-
of those science things that you read about in your books.
Yeah, we can try it. Why don't we vote for it?
You're gonna vote to make me do something.
I don't think that's. I don't agree with that.
That's not how. I mean, that is how capitalism works. Never mind.
Catalysm.
Yeah. You know, the rich people vote for what the poor people do.
Capitalism.
Cataclysm?
That's what I heard. I was like, huh?
Uh oh. Where's the dragon?
I mean, a fireball is also a cataclysm. Yeah.
I mean, if
Fireball.
it's, you know, it could be like, as I said, an experiment to see if it works.
Oh my god, fine, I'll try to burn down one tree.
Yay, peer pressure.
Yay!
Wait, I thought I had control fire. I don't.
You're doing a great service to science.
I don't think I will.
Maybe I can make a suggestion to the tree to burn itself.
Burn yourself. Right,
The
can we
tree goes
do a
like-
tree that's like far away from other trees? And then
There's
rather
none.
have a small one?
They're all close to each other.
Okay, so for fuck's sake.
It's thick as fuck.
It's
The forest is dummy thick, alright.
with 3 C's.
I am not liking this. Okay. Okay, so I will throw a fireball to a tree. Not a firebolt, not a ball.
Oh, you do a firebolt.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I won't make you roll a check. It's fine. So you shoot a firebolt towards a tree. The first one, it doesn't really catch fire right away. You throw another one, as it now slowly like starts catching fire, and it takes a good 5 to 10 minutes for the tree to catch proper fire.
But it does.
I'm back, guys. Stand back.
Kumbaya, my lord.
So what are you guys doing?
We're looking
Watching
at
the
tree.
fire.
We're watching a tree burn. It's about as exciting as watching paint
Well,
dry.
this party is actually anti-hippie. What the fuck?
This is one way to end a campaign.
Okay, well,
Alright,
like if anything goes wrong, I have frost fingers. No, they're not frost fingers. Never fucking mind. It's not prepared. Never mind. We're deaf.
So after this, the tree has caught proper fire. Another tree starts catching fire. Another one.
It's time to
Another
leave.
one. Another one. Another one.
It's time to move.
And the more
Yep.
trees that are catching fire, the faster it starts spreading. Just so you guys know, you guys are able to move about 2 miles per hour in this first station. Fire spreads 6 miles per hour. You guys are basically dead.
I have
It
mobile.
was worth it.
Except the cat. The cat gives no fucks.
Feline agility, mobile.
I missed a step out of the.
I can just use my invisibility and then the fire can see me.
True. Oh yeah, and I can actually go up on top of the trees and then jump in between them. Spider climb.
Oh my god. I need to think for a second, because you guys are actually just generally dead.
Hey Wolf, I sent you a message on Discord
I know,
about the
it's fair.
situation.
I should do a fucking intelligence check. To see, think for myself. I would probably think that would happen, but people still fucking peer pressured me.
This is such a bad idea.
There's money to be made.
Burn the tree down.
Why don't we just run the other way? Like, there's a wind, right?
There's no wind.
Yeah, a fire like this, with how thick this first station is, spreads everywhere. It's not just gonna go in one direction.
Oh.
Like,
Alright, so-
if it was a little bit more spread out, yes, then the wind would be majorly affecting it.
Hey,
But considering
why was
every-
I gonna burn down this again? Like, I still don't get the logic behind this.
For science, and so we can move faster through the forest.
No, it's not how it works.
Hey, I'm not the one who took ideas from a man with 6 intelligence.
No, Sageda said it as well. And she's
Also not really
that's
high
intelligence.
intelligence.
Well, apparently you're not very high intelligence. It's just a lie.
I don't know how I'm gonna keep you guys alive.
Hey, we'll see. We'll figure it out along the way.
What way?
Run.
There's no road around.
Hey, we made like a small circle with dirt.
Yeah, we're next.
Yeah.
We're very close to water,
we're-
dude.
okay,
Like,
we're-
we're running towards the water.
Where you guys are standing, it's kind of safe at the moment still, or
So, hey,
I'm running
Wolfie,
towards the water. I'm running away to the water.
you don't know
I
where it
have
is.
I have a 500-foot
There's water
carry.
right here. We're right here, right?
Yeah, but you don't have a map of this.
I'm a cat. I
I
can
know.
smell water from miles
Yeah,
away.
he smells water.
I have 510 foot of carrying capacity, meaning I have like 1,020 lift capacity.
Alright.
Meaning that I'm fairly certain I could actually lift our entire party, as well as their equipment, and just run up the trees
And no
and
one
run
on the
away on
tree-
the and run away on the crown of the trees, because then I don't have to move through them. I can move over them.
That's gonna be very difficult.
Hey, it's fine. I can rage.
You still need
Gives
to
me
make like
advantage on athletics.
yeah, but you still also have to do acrobatics. You can definitely try. It's probably your best way of surviving right now.
I mean,
Because
since
otherwise
it's,
you're generally just dead.
Yep.
So
yeah,
Give him the
Oh, yeah.
plus bonus.
got to do that as well.
do a survival check on top of that. Or anyone that's proficient in survival.
Sorry, a survival check with.
Normal one.
Oh, yeah.
I have +2.
We got a long rest.
Yeah, we slept during the night.
Yeah, everyone
so.
did get a long rest. Yeah.
No, that won't matter.
We all
It's
need to
just
do a
long
survival
rest.
check.
I
Lo-
changed
oh.
my spell to Frost Fingers.
It's time to prepare. Wait, shit, I can't. No.
Actually, yeah. Well, no, that would have been too late.
Yeah, it would have been too late.
Arthur gets a vision in his dreams. Get the fire resistance. Just trust me. It's gonna matter.
D&D 5e. How much damage does fire do?
Okay. I have backed off the talisman. I can give it away, right?
Huh?
Or can I? Can't I?
What do you mean with that?
I have a talisman that I can, like an amulet that I can put on myself, and with that I can, when I fail a ability check, I can add a d4 to the roll.
I don't think you can give that away.
No? Okay. Sad.
But does
Just-
everybody need to do survival or?
No, just the people who are proficient in it.
Oh, I'm not proficient with it, but
Oh wait, am I proficient with it?
You're 20 boys, easy.
Wait, you're proficient in survival?
I have
No.
+2.
I have +1.
Wait, but that's not proficiency, right?
No, that's a proficiency.
No.
Wait, doesn't my cat things give me
So-
proficiency?
Okay, but seriously, why the fuck?
Never mind.
I don't know. I guess you guys didn't like the pain. I don't fucking know.
I mean, I'm mentally, I'm like, I have COVID right now, so I'm very easily like intimidated.
Just like when,
But it doesn't necessarily mean. It might rain in 10 minutes.
That is true.
we're dead.
No.
let's do a rain dance.
Pour your water skin over
Uh,
yourselves and start running.
Yeah. Okay. So,
And I,
so
Starts pouring the shit on.
all right. All right.
may,
So the forest is catching fire. What are you guys doing?
may I cast frostbite on a tree?
Frostbite?
But now you say you have frost. Why did you say that like 5 fucking? If there was only one tree in fire. What is your intelligence? No way you have high intelligence. Like no way.
What's your intelligence?
It's a difference in game and out of game, okay?
I know.
Wait, let me.
I mean, I pushed for this knowing full well what the fuck was going to happen, so you know.
I mean, you can try, but I don't think it will do a lot.
I will
I'm-
try anyways.
The entire forest in
Oh.
one place.
I think the too many trees already burning and just a little bit frostbite
Oh
is
my
not gonna
God.
douse the fire.
I'm done.
I mean, I already said what I was planning on doing, so.
You're gonna carry everyone on your back and
Yeah, I'm
run up?
gonna jump on his back.
I did.
immediately.
Yeah.
I did do frostbite, by the way.
I'll run on my own. I think that would be.
Yeah, probably.
You made me into this mess. Now you're gonna get me out
And
of
I
it.
also broke these one.
I'm gonna try. So.
Are you gonna follow the rest? Because they're gonna walk up on the trees.
Are they gonna walk
but
up?
can
Yeah,
I
sure.
do
I
it
can.
before we run with them?
You,
Yeah, like
that's easy.
I probably pick you up as you're casting the frostbite, and
Go for it.
Can I play the suspense music on the back of Logi? Like,
Hey, please give me some bardic inspiration over here. I'm probably gonna need it.
I'll give you anything you need at this point. Here, I got. Here, buddy. I got something for you.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair. All right.
You'll get that for me and the bardic inspiration. When
Oh
it's
yeah, and your bardic inspiration's a D8 now as well because you're level 5. So
Yeah.
come on, we got this.
Yeah. I also got this one for you.
Can you play Flight of the Bumblebee?
What the hell did you just send me?
That is, yeah, it's being on fire. So you know that's how much damage you take being on fire.
Alright, so Loki.
And yeah, I'm raging with this as well.
But how are you gonna keep your rage up?
Let's say I just asked Arthur to keep punching me once every few seconds.
Yes.
I'll count it.
He's not gonna deal any damage to me because I'm raging and he has no strength.
That's fine. I'll count it. All right. So you start picking up people one by one. Trash, you have a little bit more troubles climbing into the trees to follow him in pursuit, but you are able to kind of keep sight of Loki and follow in which direction they're going. So Loki, he's like starts picking up everyone. Arthur already like jumps on his back by himself, and he suddenly starts walking up vertically up on the tree. Arthur is kind of hanging on it like that while he's holding the other two, and Yasuke is also hanging somewhere, I suppose.
He's like hanging around my midriff or something, I guess.
I am completely convinced that Loki is the main character of the story. He falls fucking 240 feet down, survives, now climbs up a fucking tree. With a bunch of people on his back. If this guy is not a superhero main character, I don't fucking know, man.
I'm just incredibly chunky, okay?
So the thing that he's doing right now, have you seen Naruto ever, Joshua?
No.
Well, he just puts his foot up on the tree and he just starts walking vertically up on the tree. Because that's something his character apparently can do.
Yes,
Wow.
I can
What
just.
this character can do, bro?
I
Better spell
basically.
faster than me.
I
Cast
basically have
magic
to.
and make good decisions.
Yeah. I basically have the spider climb spell as a ration, just. Kind of.
Yeah,
There.
so you run up the highest tree that you can find. Do a quick perception check for me.
Quick perception check. All right.
You have a bardic.
I know I have a bardic
With
inspiration, so
disadvantage.
with disadvantage. Okay.
Because there's a lot of smoke now.
Yeah. Don't tell me the result just yet. Okay. No. Yeah.
You see a lot of forest.
Are we allowed to help?
In that situation, no.
Okay. We're on top of him.
I have to hydrate to douse the fire, I guess.
Grab your water skins.
Does that help?
Alright. Which direction do you want to go?
We burnt the tree like to the. Which direction would we have burnt the tree? Arthur, what tree did you choose?
Well, you said forward, so...
Don't
Oh
recognize it
right, yeah, we
anymore.
said forwards. Yeah,
To the
so northwest. All right. I am
Southeast.
running in the opposite direction of the smoke.
So basically, where you were coming from.
Basically down southeast. Yes.
All right, so you kind of look around real quickly. You don't see any places of opening. As you notice that the fire, like it's spreading like in front of you mostly. So you quickly like try to turn around and try to run on top of the trees. You're strong enough to carry everyone. So we're gonna do some rapid challenges for you. Roll an acrobatics.
Acrobatics, alright. Just straight?
Acrobatics is dexterity.
Yeah, but just straight. I know, like
Oh,
no
yeah.
disadvantage or
Yeah, just straight.
Alright. Okay, yeah.
All right, you quickly manage to like jump between the trees that are a bit close to each other. Every now and then, someone like slightly slips away, and you have to like capture them a bit faster. As you quickly look around, you notice that the fire is spreading quite rapidly at this point, since considering the more trees on fire, the faster it's spreading as well. I'm quickly gonna look at the weather real quick. To see in which direction it's spreading faster.
Alright, so I move at about 4.5 meters per second. Which in miles per hour would be, let's see, 4.5 meters per second. And then this will be really rough terrain. But
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot slower, buddy.
yeah. But so instead of 10 miles per hour, which would have been like twice the speed of the tree.
I think you would be able to run about the same speed, I would say.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
Because I would say about a quarter of a normal speed, which is 6 miles. The wind is coming from the north, so it's spreading faster towards the south instead of like your exact direction. So that kind of helps a little bit along the way as well. Alright, athletics check. As right now, the next tree that you see to be able to jump on is slightly further away.
Yep.
You managed to make the jump, just barely. It takes you a little bit to get accustomed to balance yourself with all the weight that you're carrying. The fire is closing in on you. Trash is trying to make his way through it, like following you behind. Notice that you're going back in the direction where you come from.
Wait, can I Naruto jump from branch to branch?
You can try, but you will have to do an acrobatics check for that.
I have mobile and I have feline agility, but sure.
Those are very different things than that.
Acrobatics?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you managed. You at some point kind of as you're trying to not go too fast to be able to keep up with them, you're trying to like you kind of climbed into a tree and you're like trying to jump between the branches, which goes quite successfully. At some point, as you're jumping from a tree, you notice a little bird flying next to you. As you quickly look at it, you notice that its eyes are emerald green. With a kind of like a cat eye. As it seems to be tracking you at this point. Alright, Logi, you're jumping, you're making some bigger jumps because some of the trees are at least the solid parts of the trees are a little bit further ahead. You jump into the only tree you can quickly see. You have to climb up it, slowing down your progression for a little bit as the fire slowly starts catching up again. Jesus gosh, you guys fucking burnt out a fucking country.
Yep.
It is what it is.
It's gonna spread to other countries. What the fuck?
Yeah.
We invented forest fires, dear DM.
Alright, do another acrobatics check.
Alright.
Oh.
I'll add the D8 to that, thank you very much. Alright, that's better.
As you jump on a tree, you kind of lose your balance,
17.
and your legs sweep away as you fall down. But you quickly manage to grab a hold of the treetop, climb back up, and you continue your onslaught on the trees. You're wishing you could go faster, but after that slip up, you notice like, oh shit, no, I need to preserve my balance. And this fire is still like following you. The smoke, luckily, is not in your direction, but you can smell it. You can smell the fire. You can smell the smoke.
Welcome
It's
to Wolby
intense, but not
Tavern.
intense enough
Enjoy your
to
stay.
cloud anything. For a second there's a small clearing and you have to like go around it, because if you go down, you look down, you see that there's still no road over there. However, you've been jumping for about, I don't know, 20 minutes now. And you try to continue further.
Wait, weren't we only like 50 meters in the forest?
15 meters? No, you were like 2 miles.
Oh.
I am not raging anymore because I I can't hold that on forever.
Yeah, that's like
a
1
set
minute,
time.
right?
Yeah, so I would have had like 3 minutes, probably with about a minute in between them. So after the first like 6 minutes, I wouldn't have been raging anymore.
I'll still give you the advantage on athletics check this time.
Alright, sweet.
Yeah, so it took last time it like already took you about 2 miles to get through the forest and where you are now, or 2 hours for the 2 miles that you traveled. Hold on. So you traveled 2 hours. You can travel 6 miles a day. It would actually be a little bit less than 2 miles that you guys got through. But you're nowhere near to safety yet. However, do a group perception check for me.
A group perception check, alright.
Yeah, everyone that wants to do perception except for Trash, actually. Because you're down too low.
Wow.
I can see. I can see.
I can fight!
Can you do one as well, Arthur?
Yeah, coming.
Oh boy.
We can see clearly now.
I just realized I can use key points to go even faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can be out.
Oh shit.
It can even double my jump distance.
You can be out. But you'd be alone.
If I was level 6, I would have been out.
I mean, the same kind of goes for me. I could be out, but then the rest of the fuckers would have been, you know.
I don't know if you
That
could have
was
been
your
faster.
idea. You're
enough.
taking me out. If it's the last thing you want.
I have 45 foot of movement.
Maybe.
And, you know, with the spider climb and all of that.
Alright, Sagalis. You start hearing something in the distance. It's slowly starts getting louder and louder, and you hear the flapping of wings.
Oh my gosh! I'm
Yes! Yes!
As you're hanging, it's in Logi's arms. You kind of look to where the sound is coming from, and you notice this dragon flying in your direction, looking quite pissed off.
Loki knows not the time. Loki, no. Loki.
Hey, it's very lucky I didn't notice it, okay? It's really lucky I didn't roll good on this perception check.
I also don't notice it.
You only start noticing it as soon as it gets a little bit closer.
And I'm screaming dragon.
Sagalis is the one who only knows it first.
Are you screaming dragon?
Yeah, I'm like dragon no. Oh fuck.
Drek, you would be able to hear that as well. So you guys hear Sagalis yell out, "Dragon!" as she probably points into a direction. Or are you not doing that?
Yeah, I'm pointing the direction.
Oh no! No, he turns and looks in that direction as he's running on top of the trees.
Anu, you want to say
No, it's
something?
not. I punch him. He's not doing
I
that.
don't. What's the turn order here? It's very important.
At the moment, it's
Because
still free for all.
Because I'm about to make a suggestion to Logi that is very, very important.
Go ahead, man.
I know we don't use suggestion on players normally. In the party.
Suggesting is a little bit different.
Okay.
Alright, go for it, dude.
Can I, how do you roll this again?
I just what save do I need to make?
My spell save is a DC 16.
Yeah, but what's for the like? What do I need to roll?
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay, that's the least bad of my 3 mental stats.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Yeah,
all right.
inspiration. That's not gonna be
No,
enough.
I don't. I use that.
Oh right, that's true. You only get All right, so you feel this penetration in your mind, basically. You hear Anu's voice saying, "Buddy, not the time."
now. Live to eat another day.
Live to eat another dragon. Let's go.
That's the suggestion. Live to eat another day or dragon. You know, whatever comes across is better, maybe.
Whatever floats your stomach.
Yeah, I mean, I failed the save, so yeah.
So you know, you can take the suggestion at heart at least.
So yeah, no, I guess I'm not turning to look at this dragon then.
I mean, you may have turned, but then you're like,
Yeah, well, the issue is, if I would have turned, it would have been like basically mid-jump or jumping from one tree to another or something like that, so that would have been bad.
it's like jumps. Just dragon is like, I'm gonna jump it. Maybe no.
No, yeah, alright, yeah, I keep going.
Alright, so as you guys are running, this dragon, it flies over your head, not that far. However, everyone does notice that the dragon does look at you guys quite pissed, but he keeps flying north.
North?
That's where.
How come this fucker burns down an entire village and we burn down one tree and fucking... There's nothing going on with the other things.
You mean with the Gnolls?
Yeah, he burns down a lot more things, but there's no forest fire. And meanwhile, we burn one tree and the entire fucking landscape is currently...
But our trees were growing fast.
But he flew over us, right?
Yes. Like he did ignore you. Except for he did look at you and he looked pissed. But apparently he had something more important on his mind right now.
I take that as personal insult, but I did get suggested to, live to eat another day, so...
Is the bird still flying? Like, is it following me or is it like?
The bird's now gone.
Okay.
I wonder where.
Is it? Did it fly? Did it fly? Did it fly north?
No, it just flew. At some point, it was following you for a while, but at some point its eyes became normal again, and it flew off.
Okay.
And not shortly after, the dragon flew over. Alright,
Okay.
Loki.
Yeah.
Athletics.
Alright. Did I still get the advantage?
Not anymore, because you're no longer raging.
Alright.
I was just being kind at one time.
Yeah.
Alright, once again, you have to you notice there's a bigger distance. As you jump on the next tree, you bend your knees a little bit deeper. Put in all your strength into it to jump to the other side. Once again, you don't fully quite make it, but you have to you manage to hold on and with the spider climb, easily jump or climb back up. As you keep going further and further. After a couple of minutes, you once again hear the sound of the wings beating. As Gaelis quickly turns back, she noticed that the mouth of this dragon seems a lot bigger now. As if it's holding something in it. As it flies over the fire and tries to douse the fire. It realizes it's not enough.
God. What? Gotta get an intelligence check on that fucking dragon. Holy shit!
The fucking fire department showed up. Like,
Well, this is a turn of events that I was not seeing. We set the fucking forest on fire. The dragon's trying to put it out.
Water dragon now.
It's a green dragon. It's a dragon of the forest. What the fuck do you mean?
Oh my god.
But it quickly notices like he does not have enough in him to fully be able to douse the fire.
Try again, buddy.
It starts hovering midair, and his head turns back towards you guys.
That wasn't me.
Did no one pick up haste for their third level spells?
Nope.
It hovers for a second, looking at you. Cicadas, you can see him thinking of what to do. And I'm gonna roll a dice to see if you guys survive or not.
Me survive or not. We can take him on and the fire. We'll steal.
He's gonna fight now, he will die as well. Just saying.
We'll jump on the back of the dragon.
Yeah.
If we all jumped out,
So
jump on
close.
it.
So close to be 10 or higher. I rolled him. As he starts flying back south.
South.
Yeah, we're sort of to the west of that, so it's fine now.
No, you guys are to
South?
the
Yep.
east.
Yeah. Southeast.
It's
Alright.
not coming after us?
No.
Are we all chaotic evil right now, though?
I'm just neutral evil. I mean,
No, just dumb.
yes.
Chaotic dumb. I like it.
We
Alright.
started a forest fire, let's go.
You're starting to get a little bit tired, however. Do an acrobatics check.
Me?
No, Logie.
There's gonna be one player survive this campaign.
Yeah, you guys are all hanging on him. Like there's nothing you guys can do.
Give him more inspiration.
You can do that.
They're like feeding him like meats.
Do you need another
His own
song?
backpack, so he keeps running.
Yeah, I think I need some more motivation right now.
Okay, wait. Oh, I can't roll anymore because I don't have any anymore. But I didn't do a long rest. Give me a moment.
You can do it, yes you do.
Yeah, everyone that didn't do a long rest, make sure you press the long
Yeah,
rest
I
button.
did. I did one bardic inspiration and one.
And no, Drek doesn't have his long rest.
I'll use another. You can just ignore that one.
Yep.
And let me also use my heroism. You can ignore this one too because this is the one that I used.
I could have used pass without
Okay,
chasing
that's
everybody, and the dragon would not be able to notice us.
Wait, what did you say, Drek?
I could have used pass without tracing everybody, and the dragon would not be able to see us.
Hey,
No,
bud.
it
Passive
didn't
stealth
really
would
matter.
have
He
been
didn't do
like
anything.
22, so yeah.
It's okay. You can keep running.
Alright, so you still managed to like jump between the treetops quite easily, so to say. You start noticing that the distance between you and the fire is starting to grow since the spread is more focused towards the south of the country at the moment. After about another half an hour, you get close to the village. You start seeing the village in the distance. However, you still have like some ways to go. It's been about 1.5 hours now. Do another acrobatics check.
Another acrobatics? Didn't I just do that?
Yeah, another one.
Alright.
Another one.
And we fall down.
I'm actually just going to do that as well. Alright, 17 again.
Once again, you managed to jump between the trees. However, one of the trees misled you as you jumped on it, and the top broke off. As you start tumbling down, quite a distance, you do manage to like grab yourself midway through stuck on one of the trees, and you kind of hold the or no, because you're actually holding two people, so you can't really hold onto.
Yeah, but I with the spider climb feature, I can climb with my hands free, so I'm holding onto it with my feet.
Yeah. That was what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Just kind of dig my feet into the bark as I slide down.
And as you do that, you start curling up your knees, and you jump towards the next one. Try to land on your legs again, but because of all the weight that you're carrying, you're slipping a little bit down, and you have to climb back up. It goes fine. You travel a little bit further. You're getting close to the village now again.
We're starting.
Yeah,
So
for
when- So when Logi was falling, do we also all hold on? Just... Because he has to.
I mean, you guys want to. I thought I was just giving it to you for now. But
I mean, I'm holding on to Segalis and Anu, so
Yeah.
they probably wouldn't need to, but
Arthur and Yasuke would have to do the check.
Arthur and Yasuke are hanging on to me.
So I decided to just give it to you guys for now, cause you
Okay,
know, rule
okay.
of cool.
I'll shut up.
But yeah, you keep jumping between the trees. You start noticing that the village, and the last tree before the village, you take a big jump, and all of you fall down on the ground on the village. You do all take.
I try to like hold them up so that, I intentionally land on me and not them.
All right, so Loki takes full damage. The rest takes half, I
Alright.
guess. So Loki, you take 16 bludgeoning damage, while the rest takes 8.
Alright.
As you face plant on the ground, you're now in the village.
Stand up with them all again and start running for the road out of here. Because I'm still way fucking faster than all of these people, even what's carrying them.
Yeah, however, you are getting very tired.
Yep. Don't give a shit.
Alright, so you pick them back up. Arthur takes a few seconds because he needs a breather. Jumps back up on your shoulders. And Yasuke decides to just run next to you instead.
I'm running 90 foot per round.
He runs 80.
Oh, did he also pick up mobile?
No, he's it's because of his hunter type.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
Yeah, you guys jump down, but only like a few seconds later, Trash climbs over, or Drag climbs over the wall, and joins you guys as you guys start running into onto the roads. Once again, on the roads, you notice the forestation has gotten a lot thicker there as well, and the roots are now occupying kind of on the road, and making it slightly more difficult terrain, but not difficult enough to really obstruct you. But you're going slightly slower than normal speed, and at this pace, you now can outrun the fire, I guess.
I'm running side by side with them.
Yeah.
I mean, he would catch up rather
Yeah.
fast, so.
Okay. Guys. Weird bird was following me when we were running from the fire. Green eyes.
Right. Then there was a dragon.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard Segalis scream.
Right? He tried to dose the fire. Didn't work.
Firefighter dragon.
If anyone asks, wasn't that?
Alright, so the dragon did this, guys.
Yes, the dragon clearly burnt down this
Yeah.
forest.
Yeah, fucking asshole dragon.
I'm gonna assume you guys are now taking the fast travel pace.
Yes. I mean, I'm dashing. I'm still going full fucking pace.
I don't think you can dash for 8 hours long.
No, probably not. But you know, throw the exhaustions at me till I can't anymore.
I will-
I'm in a running mood.
What
I will
about
grab Finn from under my armpit and be like, "You still okay, Finn?" And then put him back and keep running.
because of all the
It's a-
jumping around, a lot of the earth would have been lost.
It's fine. I just have Finn.
Yeah, with no soul to feed it. I don't know.
I just
You can do without Soul for a bit. He's a magic Venus flytrap, alright.
so for dashing, if you are in like a pursuit or chase or something like that, I mean we can classify it as this. You have 3 plus your Constitution modifier amount of dashes, and for every other dash you try to take, you roll a DC 10 Constitution check. And if you succeed, then it's fine. If you fail, then you get 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay,
So I have 7 dashes.
7 dashes, and then we are. Then we roll.
Back at the village, there
those
was
7
like
dashes are done very quickly, because that's
That's like
42 seconds.
Something like that, yeah. But I do also cover, since I run at 27 fucking kilometers per hour, I'm covering a lot of ground.
All right. Do you keep dashing after that?
I mean, yeah, as I said, throw the Constitution saves up until I can't no more.
All right. Well, roll. Wait, can you repeat the rules once again?
It says here each additional dash it takes during the chase requires the creature to succeed on a DC 10 Constitution check, or gain 1 level of exhaustion.
So it stays at 10 and doesn't go higher.
Don't think so. Let me see.
It's gonna be.
Well, we start off good.
Um,
Oh, 27.
However, trash. You also
Yeah.
have to do that.
It's fine, he can climb onto me. Ask Ken Yasuke.
can you carry on?
I think at that
I
point
have
you would have disadvantage.
disadvantage, huh?
I would
You also have to do Constitution saving throws.
with disadvantage or normal.
Normal. Alright, Thresh starts getting tired at some point, as his pace now starts slowing down.
We back at the village yet?
You
We're
guys are
beyond
past-
the village.
You guys are past the village. However, yeah. So you guys barely got out of the village, and you notice Drek is starting to move slower. Are you just gonna keep dashing, or are you gonna take his pace now?
I mean, I probably honestly didn't notice that he slowed down right now.
He was probably running ahead of you.
Oh yeah, then I probably would have noticed. I mean, I guess I could slow down to his pace, but I'd need to dash to keep his pace without dashing. So I'm gonna keep dashing.
All right.
But I'm only going to spend as much movement that I need to keep up with Drake currently, so I'll just...
So you're keeping up. You're now walking alongside with Thresh, basically.
Yeah, I mean, he moves at like 55 or something on his...
Well, for
50?
traveling, he would be traveling 4 miles an hour.
Oh, okay, that's slow.
That's travel speed, because he can't keep running anymore.
All
Well, he
right.
can, but you have 1 level of exhaustion there.
Yeah,
You wanna
that
keep-
only affects ability checks, you know?
Yeah, so you can actually keep going. That's my bad. Drek.
Great. I keep going.
Hit us with that saving throw.
Oh, yes.
Alright, yeah.
Another one.
Another one.
Ah, there we go. That's the halved movement.
Yeah, now he starts moving quite slow.
Yeah. So now it's down to the 4 miles per hour.
Which means the fire is faster than you again.
But it's pretty far behind, right? Right? I mean, like, there's a village, and the village was not that, like, densely packed with trees, so it
I
would
mean-
have to go around the village.
Technically, you'd be kind of safe anyway on the road. However, when the trees start collapsing on you, then it starts becoming a problem.
Which
Also,
is why we're
aren't
trying
we-
to stay ahead of the
Aren't we
fire.
currently running into the direction of where the gnolls were on a pile?
No, that's south.
Okay,
We're sort of heading like south-ish.
so okay,
No, you
so
guys are
yeah.
heading east now. You're back on the road towards the east. Unless you want to go in a different direction, then you have to go through like a forest.
I
Yeah,
think there
no.
was like a lot of water. Then it wasn't like a bridge that went over water. Isn't that water like extending to somewhere where we are currently?
No, that was mostly in the south.
Okay.
So if you guys want to, instead of going east, you can go south if you want. I'll let you guys decide it now.
Would we know?
South? I mean,
Are we aimlessly running, or are we running somewhere?
currently, I mean, Logan's just kind of aimlessly running along the road.
Yeah, but we could have chosen to go south instead of east first. You do have the knowledge that if you go east, it takes about 10 hours of traveling of normal space to get out of the forest. If you travel south, in about 1 hour of normal speed traveling, there would be that river. However, the river was not specifically broad enough to
Oh.
really keep the fire out, but it would slow it down for a while.
Can I still jump on Logi?
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
I'll jump on Logi. Hold on.
Which way did you guys decide to go? South or east?
Which road would have been the closest when we landed in the village?
About the same, actually. Because you are right.
Which one?
However, you do know the dragon also flew south.
Yeah, which one was the most, like, visually obvious? Like, which one would we see first?
Also kind of same. You guys would have run. Depends if you would have
Boys.
gone south or east first to get on like a main road. Well, I assume you would just go straight towards as fast as possible to the center,
Yeah, probably.
and then yeah, you see like there's an exit there and there's an exit to the south.
Oh, I mean, we came from the east. The east is probably safe.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm down with east. Wait, east? Wait. East? So we're going back to the fire?
That way.
No, that's west.
No, that's east.
That's east.
Yeah.
That's west. Fire is up here, or was started up here, somewhere, and we're heading that way.
Okay.
Fire,
Oh, I thought the fire started on the red part, like here.
Fire is basically this now. This at this point.
I think the red dot was where we hopped off the train. The one painted there.
Yeah, I thought this was the where we started the fire, the small splinters of red.
Yeah, that's where you start the fire. This thing over here, that's where the other village is.
Wait, are we going to run into all the villagers that's currently evacuating soon?
Yeah. Well, no, because you guys did have a long rest. Also,
That's one way to get out.
Oh,
Right,
right. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be pushing
The
in.
dragon did it.
Yeah, the dragon did it. Yeah, we have nothing to do with fire.
Yeah.
No capitalism there.
I'm just wondering how a fucking dragon that breathes fucking fire didn't do this already.
Who's gonna tell him?
Poison breath.
That. It was a green dragon. Green dragons have poison breath.
Unlucky dude.
Be like that.
And I don't think there's a dragon with water breath.
Nope. Oh well, I mean, there's a
Ice
frost
breath.
breath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Logi would be trying to just move in fast travel pace, so like at a worst march kind of.
yeah, you guys would be traveling fast. However, you guys have about another 6 hours of travel left in you before exhaustion starts kicking in.
That is fine. I can get a few points of exhaustion before slowing down.
And at this pace, would take.
I'm gonna quickly
8.
go to the toilet. If I
Yeah.
die, salute.
It would take about 8 hours to get there at this point. So there would be 2 Constitution saving throws. However, the fire is starting to catch up again.
Wait, but wasn't that if we were moving at normal pace?
No, it's fast. Like fire spreads about 6 miles per hour, according to Google. In a thick forest. And you guys, fast travel space is 4 miles per hour.
No, I thought that was normal travel pace.
I think-
Normal is 3.
I think just to be sure, I should cast Pass Without Trace now that I'm on Loki's back and everybody should be in 30 feet of me. Just so we, there was a dragon. If he is coming looking for us, then we're very stealthy. Also, we do not leave any tracks if we do that.
Yeah. And all of us get a +10 to our passive stealth, kind of no matter what we're doing, so... Sweet.
It's, yeah. Boom.
Well, that only lasts for about an hour.
It lasts for 8 hours, I think. Oh, 1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour. Yeah.
I abused this in Loki's campaign. I know my shit.
Oh,
Yeah, about you guys have been running for another 6 hours. Just googling some stuff real quick. Don't worry about it. So yeah, you guys are starting to get tired. Were there saving throws for if you travel a lot longer than the normal travel time?
I mean, it's con saves
Oh yeah.
for exhaustion.
Yeah, so with the amount of people you're carrying now, you do get disadvantage.
Alright, that's fine.
So the first instant plus for each hour passed. So the first one would be DC of 11. Another
That's fine.
one.
Alright. That's fine.
All right. As you start, you manage to keep going with everyone on you.
This is
At this point, you start seeing the light in the forest. You still kind of feel like some warmth in your back. However, the spread's kind of slowing down as the wind's turning towards the west. Because I'm nice. And you finally get out of the jungle to quickly be met with the small village where you first came from, where they seemingly seem to be building a lot of tents at the moment, ish. Or barely even tent. You can't even really call them proper tents. More like small covers for other people, and you see a lot of people that you recognize from the city you just came from. And all of them and a lot of the normal town folk, there are a lot of people who have been gathering on that side of the village, and they're just looking in your direction. As you running towards them, you quickly take a glance back, just giant smoke cloud filling the entire air.
Oops.
It,
See,
like,
fucking
so
mango.
much so that even though it's not nighttime yet, the sky is actually like feeling darkened. It's just there's darkness there. There's almost
gotta
no
get-
light in that jungle anymore.
We gotta get our cover story synced.
It's a dragon, man, I tell you.
Yeah, it's fucking dragons, man.
The gnolls are taken care of.
I mean, you're probably not wrong.
As you guys know, like you're gathering closer to the village, like tired but not exhausted, except for Trash or Drac, sorry. Who does have 2 levels of exhaustion.
I have none.
And Logi
So,
drops everyone on the ground, does kinda fall to his knees for a second, pukes a little bit. Arthur, you get some puke on your arms as you were still holding on to him. So Galus and Anu, you guys can do a dexterity check.
It's just I dropped them on the ground. It's like a splatter coming out. So dexterity save probably to get out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DC is 12. So Galus quickly managed to like jump aside to dodge the puke, and Anu as well. As they quickly get up before the puke lands and splatters everywhere. So only Arthur's arms are slightly covered. But you're alive.
That was a workout and a half.
I'm back. What did we get puked by?
You avoid the puke of Logi managing to carry you guys out of the village. The sun is
my
also
back
at this
hurts.
point no, wait. So the time would be.
How did Jaskwe do?
I mean, if we moved for like 10 hours from like 8-ish, it's going to be like 6 in the evening.
Yeah, something about that.
Wait, how tired am I? Can I not move at all?
No, you
movement
can
speed's
move,
halved.
but yeah, you have disadvantage on ability checks and your movement speed is half.
Is there like any? So I'll look around, right? So we're out of the coverage of the trees, basically. So we're in a bit of like an open area.
Yeah,
I guess.
you're now close to all the villagers, pretty much.
Okay, yeah. Is there like any part of the floor that it's like where like plants are grown?
I mean, there's grass. Some small
Okay, I'll
plants here and
I'll-
there.
quickly make my way over and like dig a little hole, turn the soil around, and put Finn in the little hole and cover it up.
Are
You need the
are you-
soil.
Are you planting it or are you just now?
I'm planting it, giving it some soil.
All right. That should be fine enough.
He's getting
The-
toxic.
You'll be all right. Finn.
You see Espio and Phelan, they walk up to you and they're like, "What the hell happened?"
Dragon.
Again?
yeah.
Wind.
What does
There's
the dragon have to do with that?
Well, it's
Dragon.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a dragon.
And then wind, and then Oh no. Fuck dragons.
Do a deception check.
I mean, nothing we've
Hey.
said is technically.
All
I'm,
I'm saying
I'm-
is, how many XP am I getting from this?
how much XP is Logi getting from this?
I wasn't wanted to lit the tree on fire.
Am I allowed to do like? We need to do perception check or what's going on?
Deception.
Deception.
Deception. Okay. Where is it? There it is.
Come on, come on. Yes!
Alright, then Loki.
I mean, I'm just a dragon twice. I haven't really, insinuated anything with it.
I said a little bit more.
Let me roll on the. I can't reach it with this insight anyway. Alright, so. Wait, can you repeat what you said again? Real quick.
Dragon, wind, and then fuck dragons
Started
or
small
something
and
like
then
that.
wind. Yeah.
So, you guys fought the dragon and accidentally burned the forest down?
No, we stumbled on pot like we were there, and then like something like a fire thing came, and then it went really quick, and then we couldn't. We had to run. We had to run. Oh my gosh! So and
I
then
ran.
we saw the dragon as well. So we assumed it was him. It's a dragon.
Yeah, it was a dragon, 100%.
I ran on the top of the trees for 2 hours. On
So
top
wonder
of
we
them.
escaped. I'm gonna write a tale about this.
On top of 2 hours.
But
I wisely do not meddle in the conversation and just look at Flynn, making sure he's alright.
it's a green dragon. Green dragons don't use fire.
Then there must be another dragon that does use fire. There
Or-
are two in the area. Maybe they're clashing. They were fighting, and the fire from the one, I guess, must be.
The
it.
Gnolls burnt down your village.
So it was
Maybe
no.
they're-
I told
Maybe
you.
they went.
Goddamn Moss, man. If they
But
wanted
why-
the village and then they couldn't have it, so I did this.
Don't worry about it. We were
But-
on it.
We saw the dragon. You didn't see the dragon. We saw, yeah.
I'm colorblind.
What dragon?
Could have been red for all I know.
For a deception check.
Hey, we don't know if Adam's colorblind. Hey, let's not assume things here.
Espio starts whispering something to Phelan. As although you're lying exceptionally well, the story doesn't add up in his eyes. As he knows,
Okay.
like, green dragons don't breathe fire. The chance of two dragons coming together seems questionable to him.
Can I persuasion? I want to use persuasion to like make them like aware that we are not the one who did it. Like make it so believable that we didn't do it.
Yeah, that's a suggestion.
Bardic
Yeah, so
inspiration.
like I said, yeah, like that.
I would have said yes, but considering the things you guys have already said,
True.
that makes it a little bit difficult.
I mean, then there's, Gnolls. They burnt down the village.
And we're
Never know
probably
what
lost
those
then.
dumbasses do with fire.
Like we don't know what happened. Like the fire came out of at us. Like
Yeah.
if it would have started the fire, would we be alive right now?
No.
Oh, can I say that with persuasion?
No, because you're lying.
How do you know?
Well, you know, DM. You don't
can't-
know that.
You don't
Are you
know. They don't know
metagaming?
if I'm lying.
DM is medicating.
No, because if I know you're lying, it has to be deception. That's what it is. Wait, so you guys said at some point that the Gnoll started the fire?
We said that we didn't really see what the fire came from, and then Logi just kind of, Gnolls burnt down the village.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty normal. Like the first
I-
thing you think if you see a fire is probably a dragon.
And
Or
we saw
knows.
also a dragon
Yeah.
in this. Yeah.
Yeah, if we knew there was a dragon, and like I didn't know there was a green potion gas. Like I literally did not know that, so I thought it was it was the dragon.
Yeah. That's kind of what he thought.
Like his in character, he didn't know that the green dragon wouldn't breathe fire. So
That's why I thought it was the dragon.
As soon as the Gnoll were mentioned, he... Like, alright. Well, glad that you guys are still safe.
We are too.
Me too.
Don't really know, but how we're gonna deal with that doesn't really seem my problem, to be fair.
No.
My fucking god.
That's
Aren't there like mages in this village who don't know fire, water spells?
Mages are quite rare.
No? Okay, we're fucked. Like, what happens when there's a fucking fire in this? Yeah, nothing happens, I guess.
that
Everything
back
burns
there is beyond stopping at this point.
We've not.
I mean,
Yeah.
it almost outran me.
We just burned down a whole nation.
No,
At
no,
least.
we did no such thing.
Wait, who said that?
Like,
It's
if
what
I
I was
level up
thinking in
suddenly,
my
like,
head.
10 times.
All of a sudden, Arthur just goes ding,
Ding, ding, ding, ding,
Technically, you guys are also outside of the country, so legally spoken, there are no countrymen there anymore to enforce law on you anyway.
Rip the country of Emsdown.
Yep, rip the country of Emsdown.
I can't believe that no one in the history of Amsterdam has used a fireball ever. Damn. That's fucking wild.
But
I think their intelligence was higher than ours.
I think, as I mentioned at the start of the campaign, like, magic is quite rare in this world.
Yeah,
And
fair.
most people that do learn magic go to the big
Are
cities.
careful with it.
No, they just move to the big cities.
Oh yeah, of course. No trees to burn down there.
I
Still
can't
can't believe you guys made me do that. Like, literally, I feel so fucking bad.
I also can't believe I actually made you do that.
But Drake,
Just
did you
can't
actually say
believe
that
what
out
the
loud?
No,
hell
you
was it?
did it. Like, Sageda said it as well. Do it.
I said it as well.
Yeah, we
There's
all
like
did.
3 people saying us do it.
Yeah. And
I
I
was
think if Jasko is here, he as well.
Wait, Wolfie, out
Like,
of
why the
character.
fuck would you say that? Like,
Huh?
literally. I'm so confused.
Out of character. Did I just let the murder of my whole tribe make it happen? Because we burned down.
Who knows?
Is this where I reveal like my personal vendetta against Amsterdam, or is that?
Hey, you were the only one voting against it as well as Arthur.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
didn't even
I
hear
don't-
him saying.
It depends how much you want to spoil about yourself, Drake. Like, I mean,
I just thought about that. I was like, wait.
We
Why do
fucked
you
up
want to
your
burn down
story.
your own fucking tribesmen, dude? You did this.
I
Not
don't
me,
know.
dude.
I don't know where they are, but they could be.
is this something you want to talk in character as well, or
No, I'll just be concerned, I guess, in character.
as you guys are like slowly calming down, like catching your breath, at some point you kind of see like Drake go like,
Seeking comfort in Finn.
I'm not saying anything, Drake. I'm all saying getting mad XP drops right now.
ding 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 ding.
How many nulls were that? It's XP per creature killed, right?
Yeah, but there's also daily limit. There's a daily upper limit.
I'm just going to sleep, wake up the next day. Ding ding ding. It goes slow again.
Instantly cap out the daily limit when you wake.
Yeah, go back again. Wake up again. Ding 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 ding.
I actually love the fact that I actually just googled how fast fire spreads. I was like, yeah, it's 6 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And it's
I
like,
made a clip out of that, by the way. You can put
Fuck.
that in your shorts.
you guys are so lucky I'm a nice DM, because otherwise you guys would have been dead.
I mean, this is the second time we basically go through this.
Should be.
Someone decided to shoot an arrow at the dragon last time round.
Can you tell more about that story? I would love to write a book about it.
Just fucking. I'm gonna go to church after this, man. I'm gonna be a little believer. I'm gonna pay for my sins.
Oh.
But yeah, so you guys notice, like, as you guys are calming down and catching your breath, you suddenly notice just like Drax's face suddenly gets very puzzled, starts thinking about things, suddenly starts looking a little bit panicked.
Everything alright, Drake?
we need to go back.
To what? There is nothing to go back to.
in there,
We
there's a lot of, you know, charcoal trees
We're gonna
and
go back in this fucking burning forest. Do you know how fucking long that's gonna burn for?
that,
That's gonna burn for a couple of days.
but they could
Yeah,
still be
true.
alive. There's a chance
Who? The dragon?
Who?
Way alive. No way.
my fellow tribesmen, my family.
Why? What?
Wait.
So you were pushing me to burn down? It's. I mean.
Wait.
Let me do that
Now,
in the country of your own tribesmen?
I don't
Trash.
know if
You
they're.
you should really like. Don't be a fucking adventurer, dude.
Did we just
my man just.
did we
Can you repeat that for me?
did we just commit genocide on your tribe? No, I mean the dragon just commit genocide.
Yeah, the
No,
Gnolls. Yeah, the Knolls just committed suicide.
Well, they.
Let me do it.
I just
I
wanna
don't know
say,
where they are.
I did not condone with this fire, and if this fire spreads to my country, I'm looking at
Who are you?
guys. Yasuke.
Yeah, you could have stopped me, bro. You said nothing. Like you're.
I wake up slowly in the morning.
It,
Okay.
No. It was capitalism, man. I said no, and you guys all said yes. There's nothing. This is not my fault. You guys did
I
it.
was not fully awake yet.
Arthur,
No,
I mean,
you were there.
I
It's
won't
your
blame
fault.
you, but
I
Would
was
you
not
say
on
you
board
were gonna
with that,
blame
Arthur.
me?
no, I said I'm gonna be
I
watching.
want
you
I want
guys.
the record to show, Arthur, that you and me were the only ones against it.
Yeah, but that's not how capitalism works.
I don't give a fuck about capitalism now. Just one of the fucking.
Yeah. All right, I'm a communist now.
Wait, so you went from rich kid to communist after burning down the entire forest?
Power to the people.
No, Drek. So, your tribesmen that you were talking about, do they move like you?
No, not all of them, especially not the little kids.
Yeah, but they can carry the kids.
They could.
Listen, man, if they are
Yeah.
jealous of you, they
This-
would get
the-
out of there easy. Don't worry
They're
about
not.
it.
They're not
Have you-
free completely. They were.
If
Great.
they were far enough away, they should see the smoke and could leave in time.
They were.
Yes.
They can smell it, right? They have like really good smell as
Yeah.
well.
They're in a
actually
slave
fighting.
camp. They can't go anywhere.
Wait, where is this slave camp?
Excuse me, you tell this now?
The last time I saw them, they were in a slave camp with the Knolls.
Yeah. So, drag or
no.
trash for you. Where they were technically enslaved was the village you guys literally entered, of the Gnolls.
Wait, did we? Oh, wait, but shouldn't I have recognized it then?
I said you recognized it. I also said you saw a smaller arm.
Was that my little brother? I don't have a little brother. I don't have a little brother. I think maybe they made it
I
after.
guess you now would realize that the arm that you saw was a Khajiit. Khajiit.
Oh, now I realize. Now I
Tabaxi.
realize that there was a
But you
tabaxi
have
arm.
what? You have
Uh,
coin.
Thinking really hard in his brain, like, oh,
But we just
all
see it-
pictures
we-
coming
we-
by.
We actually see his fur losing color basically as time goes on.
Yeah,
He's becoming gray hair.
correction, the small arm is now the charred small arm. Like,
But it's not like an arm. It's probably just short.
I guess I'm just gonna lay down next to Finn and look at it.
Finn just kind of starts munching on you.
I mean,
No, Finn, no. He's hungry.
Well, that's a bit awkward.
Well, maybe they got moved to a different country. We don't know that yet.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
sure,
I think they-
sure they did,
Yeah.
definitely.
Maybe
Oh,
because of
yeah.
the chaotic fire, they
A
decided like,
dragon.
other run, and they were like faster anyways, and they escaped.
But
You
there
never know.
wasn't anything in that little village alive anyway, as
yeah.
we saw. So you know, they probably gotten out or died already. I mean, gotten out.
We probably would have seen them if they were still there.
Hey guys, just saying, you guys just said that you guys accidentally burned down the forest where his tribesmen were.
I'm fairly certain we would have been like sitting on our own at this point.
To be fair,
SP are still around.
What's
No,
the
it's
deal with
not.
the villagers? You know,
I mean,
helping them.
I'm gonna say against him that he didn't hear it and that he like misunderstands us about we are talking about the gnomes.
Yes,
The
not
gnomes.
my- this is not my problem.
That's-
No.
gnomes.
He just
Oh.
he's done with your bullshit for now.
Fair.
All right. So
But
Guys,
Okay.
technically, you guys didn't do anything illegal.
Technically,
I still don't know what's going on.
Hey, we're
Well,
still
I-
hunters.
I didn't do anything, so you know.
no, you did it.
No, I didn't do anything.
You, Sagades, and Trek did it.
I did not.
At
I had
at
nothing
this time,
to do with it.
the fire has been like slowly spreading. You can see the fires throughout the little bit of forest that's left coming through. However, there is quite a bit of open plain, and since the wind is in the different direction, the chance that it will be spreading in this direction is very small. Just saying, you can see it. See the. You know, you've seen it, like the smoke the volcano gives off. It's probably something like that, if not worse. Oh, not
It's
worse.
worse.
How does it feel to be part of history, guys? Alright, you know,
We
Remember
still
the
didn't
Great
have
Fire of
anything to do with it.
Amstown?
the Great Fire of Amstown.
History is
Legend will
written
be
by the
told.
victor.
I mean, now
I'm gonna-
it's not going to be called Emsdown anymore. It's just going to be called Scorched Pit.
Yeah, the burning lands.
Burned down.
How
Burning Lands.
I think it's gonna be like you can make a story like how we survived the hellfire of Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Well, I'll write a story about you know, the great disaster of Amsterdam.
Yes.
Dragons and fire.
And Gnolls.
How the Red Dragon
Some of
burned
you are
down.
definitely getting a point towards chaotic evil.
Hey, it's fine. I'm already there. I mean,
I'm just thinking about, you know, first perspective writing.
Mhm.
This is a story that should be told. Looking for the upsides here. There are some.
We just created.
the upside is that we very much changed the landscape of this part of the continent.
Hey,
You're gonna need to change the map and just make the entirety of Emstar just black.
the best way for
Hellfire
things to
Peninsula.
grow, you know, the best fertilizer are the
Yeah.
ashes of what was before.
Yeah,
I've heard that too.
yes, that's right.
But the fire still
Yep.
went first to calm down. And not spread to other countries!
We only have dealings in Emsdown, so if it spreads to other
casualties.
countries, that's their problem.
So where's the big bad evil here? Oh,
We
Yeah.
are. Oh,
yeah.
I'm the final boss.
Capitalism.
My intelligence.
So, so is it time to, head back to, this side? Just get another job and pretend like we weren't even down here?
Can't wait for Yasuka to come back and be like, so, thing I missed?
He's gonna be gone for a
Can
couple
someone
of
give
weeks.
me a recap of last session?
Yeah, he's gonna be gone for a couple. Because he's on vacation.
We should just change the name to Desolus. It's great.
Unless you guys
Okay.
have anything specific you guys still want to do, then we're
No.
gonna call it here.